Monday, everybody. Happy Monday to each and every one of you out there. We're going to get this started in just a few moments. But I say take the time to tag. Take the time to share. All right, guys. I'm here to bring you some incredible information. All right. All about how you can say yes. I tell you nothing to it but to do it. I promise you, I just got done with a workout, another one, but I transformed really, really quickly. So I might be a little late, but I am here, and I guarantee you that it will be worth the wait. So tag, share, let everybody know that the time for change is right now. All right, y'all? So we're going to get this started in just a few moments. Happy Monday, everybody. I see you out there, Kimberly. I see you. Curtis, I see you, Gwendolyn Bennett. What's going on? I see all of you out there. Tag, share. All right, tell somebody that the only way to change things is to make a decision to change some things. All right? If you don't decide, then guess what? Nothing, absolutely nothing will change. That's what it boils down to, all right? That's pretty hot. I think I'm going to go back. I want to hear that one more time. All right. We got another one. That's pretty hot, too. All right. I tell you, finding music that social media won't block is very interesting, all right? But I want to say, hey, let's go. All right. I'm trying to get this together. All right, y'all, we're going to get this going. Happy Monday to everybody out there. All right, all over the world, as you are making a decision that you know what, you're not going to allow life to just keep you in the same position, but instead, you realize that the only way to have something different, right, is to do something different. All right. All right, y'all, so let's get this party started. We are live. I am checking in. All right, all the way from Las Vegas, where I can tell you I'm super excited to be your host tonight. All right, on TLC Conversations, where I can tell you that people all over the world, right? People all over the world are saying yes to change, are saying yes to some incredible products, are saying yes to not just any compensation plan, but the number one compensation plan in the entire world. And so my name is Pam McCray, and I just want to say to each and every one of you that are out there, welcome to TLC Conversations. I like to say welcome to change, because all you got to do is say yes. When you understand that your health is your greatest wealth, when you understand that your health matters, when you understand that you have the power to shift, to change, to do whatever you choose to do in this world, then I can tell you that's when things will begin to happen in your life. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I am here tonight to talk to you about some phenomenal products. So if you're getting on here right at this moment, and maybe you heard that there's some people out there that's fired up and excited about a 15-day challenge. What have we decided? We've decided to cut off all things. We've decided to transform our bodies. We've decided to definitely work on our minds. And you know what? Ultimately, it is going to help each and every one of our bank accounts. So I don't know if maybe that is why you're on here tonight. Perhaps you're realizing in this season that, you know what, you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I don't know, it could be physically, it could be emotionally, it could be spiritually, whatever it is. But you realize without a shadow of a doubt that you need change. And so if that's you on here tonight, then I want you to stay tuned, because I have something that I know without a shadow of a doubt will absolutely turn your life around if you choose to embark upon it. But I don't know what your reason is, but I can tell you that literally it was not that long ago. It seems like not that long ago, but it actually was 7 years ago when I said yes to an incredible product that I'm going to talk to you about tonight. But I can tell you that even though it was 7 years ago, I feel like it was just yesterday. Have you ever been so passionate excuse me, so passionate about something in life. See, I get so choked up, right, when I talk about these incredible products. But let me tell you, have you ever been so passionate about something in life to where it truly wakes you up every single day? I don't know. And if that's not the case, then you have to figure it out. What is it that you should be doing right now at this very moment in order to shift and to then begin to operate in what you were called to do? But I can tell you that one little pack of tea turned my entire life around. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know and understand that I used to be a woman who couldn't do any of this. I couldn't sit in front of this computer and talk to you about these incredible products. I couldn't stand in front of a room. And that's just simply because I didn't believe in myself. Anybody out there ever felt like that? To where you know that there's something more for you to do here on this earth, but you just don't know what it is. Maybe you've allowed fear to stop you, to keep you from getting things out of the way in order to really walk in the greatness that already exists on the inside of you. And so I literally just made a decision. I want y'all to say, I decided. I decided, right? Because ultimately, when you want something different in life, the only way to bring about that difference is for you to choose and to say, you know what, I am going to do what's necessary in order to get it done. Otherwise, what ends up happening is we allow excuses to literally control our entire life. And so I made a decision that no longer, because I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And if anybody on here can relate to that, I don't know, maybe you have a job that you get up and you go to every single day and you absolutely love it. But I can tell you, my husband and I, throughout the 32 years of being married, right? He had job after job. I had job after job, even before I became a stay-at-home mom. And I can tell you, as we sat on those jobs, we found ourselves in positions, literally working 9 to 5, 10 to 6, whatever those hours were, unhappy, simply feeling like we were unfulfilled in whatever it was that we were doing. But ultimately, as it was demanding and commanding all of our time, we still were living paycheck to paycheck most of the time. So we realized a long time ago that the only thing that a job can do is to simply be able to bridge the gap to kind of get you, over the hump. Now, mind you, there may be some people out there that's making, multiple six figures, and you absolutely love your job and it's doing exactly what you wanted to do. But I still felt like even with making those 6 figures a year plus, that you know what, at the end of the day, you can only go so far in life when you're building somebody else's dream. So I realized that in life, guess what? We're created to have our own. In life, we're created to build something, in order to be able to leave something behind, not just to get up and to go and build something else that was once a thought of somebody that made a decision to go for the very thing that they chose to go for, right? And so as a result of it, we kept trying all of these businesses in the industry of direct sales. I want to say I am a proud network marketer, yes, in the direct sales industry. And I can tell you that this is an industry, ladies and gentlemen, that has been able to create and to be able to do so many things for millions and millions of people around the world. But I also want to educate you tonight and let you know that it's just like anything else. You see, as an entrepreneur, if you're not willing to put in the work, then guess what? You're not going to get any results. So just like anything else out there, we got some products that work, but if you don't choose to take them, guess what? You're not going to get any results. We have a compensation plan that pays out daily, right? Weekly and monthly. But if you don't choose to work, guess what? You're not going to get paid daily, weekly, or monthly. So the bottom line is you're going to get out of this whatever you choose to put in it. But what I love about our industry is that somebody can get in, could start for a little or nothing, and you have unlimited possibilities in order to create whatever kind of extra income that you want to create in your household. And so that's the one reason why we believed in this industry for so long. And we tried so many of these businesses time and time again, never really creating the type of success that we wanted to create. But I can tell you, you have to ask yourself, what is success to you? Because even though it wasn't the type of success that we wanted to create, I can remember, having a need, right? Like say dinner on the table, and being able to go out and sell a product and being able to have dinner on the table. So I can tell you that this is truly an opportunity in which you can get in where you fit in, build as you choose to build, and now most and foremost, change lives along the way. And that's one of the greatest joys, is simply because you are able to help others and to take people right alongside you if they choose to go. That's the bottom line. And so Mr. Jack found this incredible company. We stand firm here saying, you know what, total life changes, because it is truly a total life change. You simply are going to now be able to focus on your health, realize that your health matters, because at the end of the day, we're living in a season in which, you know what, if you don't take care of you, then guess what? Then who knows where you may end up. But I learned a long time ago too that self-love is all about our health, because we cannot begin to operate in the fullness of what God has created us to operate in unless we choose to take care of self. So now imagine making a decision to not just grab a hold of some products, but to simply drink some extra water every single day, to change our eating habits, to be able to take a walk, to truly be able to change ourselves, mind, body, spirit, collectively, so that now we are a better person as a whole. So our incredible CEO and founder, Mr. Jack Fallon, literally about 22 years ago, he said yes to an incredible product that I'm about to tell you about that began to change so many lives around the world. He started from his basement. How many success stories do you know that started from a basement, from a garage, and now truly, because they moved upon their dream, they are an absolute success in this day and age? But I can tell you that because of one man's dream and him locking arms with his BFF, Mr. John Le Carre, that we truly have a company with some incredible products that's not just changing his life, but it's changing all of our lives all around the entire world, because we're not just in the United States. We are all over the world in about 175, maybe 176 countries. So imagine you being able to say yes to some products that you now can begin to share and to spread all across the world. But I want to tell you about this tea, because this tea was the very product that was introduced to me 7 years ago. And I'm forever grateful and thankful for being handed this pack of tea. Now, it looked different back then. It was green. But I can tell you the product that's on the inside did the same thing back then as it does now. And so it's all herbal, nothing else in it. You're simply going to boil a pot of water. You're going to sip on this twice a day. And guess what? The weight is going to go away if you need to lose some weight. But I want you to understand, it's not a weight loss tea. It's a detox tea. But if you're watching me tonight and you've struggled with weight loss, if you've tried everything under the sun and nothing has worked, well, I can tell you that many times we don't understand that it starts in the gut. So the only way to begin to lose the weight, the only way to be able to feel better, is you first have to detox your body in order to get rid of the garbage and the toxins and everything that we eat is toxic, right? The food, the air that we breathe is toxic. So you got to get the garbage out in order to put the good back in. So I can remember trying this tea and I had no idea that it actually would work, right? Anybody ever tried something out there and you really wasn't sure whether it was going to work? Well, that was me. I didn't think that this stuff was going to work. I didn't. I laughed at it for about a year as I saw some of our founding families who started sipping on this tea first. As they started to share it, I said, tea, what are they going to do with tea? Are they serious right now? But then I started to see results, right? So when you have something that's going to give results, what do you think people are going to say? How can I get some of that? So I can share with you my personal story, okay? My story is this. I sipped on this tea. I was able to drop 20 pounds in 31 days. It was some belly fat. But I do want to put a disclaimer out there to you, all right? Because results vary from person to person, all right? We don't claim to cure or mitigate anything out there, but I can tell you that literally when you sip on this tea, it is going to do what your body needs it to do. So this was my personal story, but I can also share with you, not only did I sip the tea, I said, what if I drink some extra water? What if I decide to eat a little bit better? What if I go and I do some jumping jacks? So it was the collectiveness of me making a decision that I was going to drink this tea, do some other things, that I was able to drop that weight. And lo and behold, it began to change my entire life, right? So it started with this little pack of tea. Then after I sipped on this tea, I said, wait a minute, because I was introduced to this NutriBurst, because I can promise you, when we first heard about TLC, all we saw was the tea. And then I was introduced to a liquid vitamin. How many of you out there actually take a vitamin daily, right? Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but if it's a pill form vitamin, I do want to say it doesn't matter because those pill forms, your body can't absorb them. I remember watching my mom, she would walk around with these pill boxes. Anybody remember those pill boxes where you fill up the vitamin A, D, C, calcium, all these different pills? And what if I told you that your body can't even absorb those things, right? And so being introduced to this liquid vitamin was everything because not only has it become a household staple in my entire house, I've seen it be able to change lives within my family. But on top of it, it truly is like you going out and eating 10 salads with 1 tablespoon of this. I know nobody out there is interested in eating 10 salads. Nobody had 10 salads today, right? We kicked off a challenge, and I can promise you that I haven't had 1 salad today physically, but guess what? I did eat 10 because I had 1 tablespoon of this NutriBurst. So it is truly going to give your body everything it needs. You detox, you get the garbage out, you put your nutrients back in because it's going to give you 98% absorption directly into your system. So with that being said, and it feeding your cells, can you imagine how you're going to begin it to feel? Maybe you lack some energy. Maybe you're not smiling as much as you need to smile. Maybe you feel some kind of way, but your health overall is going to be on point just by adding in this NutriBurst. So it's an incredible product, right? But then I was introduced because after you put your nutrients back in, there's some people out there in which you're tired, right? Maybe you have a hard time getting your day going. Maybe you have a hard time waking up in the mornings. Maybe you have a hard time even smiling throughout the day. Maybe it's because of where you are in life. You know, this is the season in which so many people, you know, around the world, they're not the happiest. You would think that because, you know, I went into the store yesterday and my daughter is dancing around because of all the holiday music that's playing in the store. And she's just so happy. And I'm like, well, goodness, if it's the holiday music that's going to make you smile like this, you know, a little bit more, maybe we just need to blast it throughout the house because she was just dancing around the store, you know, saying how much she loves this time of the year. But you know what? Everybody doesn't feel like that. Because some people get very concerned this time of year. Some people, you know, worry about how they're going to put some Christmas trees or Christmas gifts up underneath the Christmas tree. Some people, you know, worry about, you know, how they're going to put some meals on the table and have family by it, for real. You know, that's just real talk because I remember those days. I remember the struggle. I remember, you know, not being able to really understand and know where the money was going to come from in order to see a smile on our kids' face on Christmas morning, right? We were out there trying to figure it out. We put stuff on layaway in order to, you know, really plan for another day in order to have the money. It was just a lot of craziness, right? But I can tell you that this one right here, this NRG, is going to put the icing on the cake. You see, it's known as the happy pill. Not only is it going to turn on the energy, turn on the appetite, but it has a component in it that's going to elevate your mood so that you are smiling a little bit more every single day. It helps you to focus. It helps you to really stay on point. So when you think about this energy, this NRG energy, when you say it fast, it truly is going to be everything that you need. And so I love this product. This is one that has been able to help our son. He struggled academically in school, literally moved along in the school system. But I can tell you this NRG has truly been an asset in our son's life because the kid that was set up to fail now has an associate's degree, full ride scholarship, working on his bachelor's degree, a student athlete playing basketball. And I can tell you this NRG, he does not go a day without it. So imagine this one right here. So those are 3 products that truly I can stop right there. But I have to tell you about some of our instant teas, all right? Because we are truly the tea company that's going to detox you and take the pounds down. You can take your choice. But this first one right here, I got to tell you about. They all look like this, all right? I don't have it open, but they all come in individual sachets. These are our instant teas. This is the original OG right here. All you're going to do is open this up, pour it in a bottle of water, you shake it, you drink it. Voila, you're detoxing on the go. So there's no excuse. If you're telling me, Pam, I don't have any time to boil a pot of water, yes, you do. But it's okay. You don't have to go there. You can simply open up a pack, pour it in a bottle of water, shake it, drink it, detox on the go, and take down the pounds if you need to lose some weight. If you don't worry about it. My husband is every bit of 6'2", does not need to lose a pound, but do you think he doesn't detox every single day? Yes, he does, right? And I can tell you one of his favorite is simply just open up a pack of the instant tea and now drinking it. But what I love about this is that it has a soluble fiber in it. So perhaps you have some goals and you like to eat, right? Living out here in Vegas, I don't want to say it, but I'm kind of sort of I like food, okay? And the food out here is amazing. So I have to be really, really careful because we try different restaurants just simply because I need to find the greatest sea bass that exists in this world, right? That's one of my favorite seafood, right? Fishes, right? And so I have to really make sure that I'm staying on point with my products. Thank God for these products. Thank you so much, Mr. Jack Fallon, because you helped me to stay feeling great and to keep my weight at bay, right? But what I love is if you drink this one 30 minutes before a meal, you're going to feel full. So you eat less, and it's an incredible detox tea on top of it. So go figure. So this is the original one. If you like CBD products, right, perhaps you have a difficulty sleeping at night, you have some inflammation in your body, pain in your body, joint pain. Perhaps you're not the happiest person. You need something to help with your mood. You can definitely Google the many benefits of CBD. But we have CBD products over here that are all hemp, no high. All right, so there's no high over here. All right, I can tell you, I went to an event in my hometown a couple weeks ago, and no disrespect, but there was a young lady there who had CBD coffee, right? And it wasn't CBD. It was I guess all hemp. I took a sip of that and I said, don't worry about it. Not for Pam McCray. All right. But I can tell you that what I love about this is you're going to get the benefits no high over here. All right. And this is our lemon flavor. This is our raspberry flavored tea over here. And our newest that I absolutely love. Listen, guys, you want a detox. You want something that for real tastes like you just having fun all day long. You even want your kids to detox, because one of the things that I think we miss is that as parents, we want our kids to be healthy. We provide them with different meals, but they like to eat a lot of junk food. I know mine does, right? Mine like Chick-fil-A and things of that nature. And I can tell you that it's not good the way that they cook these foods. So we need our children out there detoxing too, just simply because, as a whole, I'm not going to just share, but as a whole, America is overweight, just being real. So now imagine this, and it's starting at a very young age. So imagine giving them something that tastes great. This fruit punch right here, one of my favorite, and it tastes absolutely amazing. So your kids are going to love it. So whatever your choice is, I can tell you there's so many different products. If you're a coffee lover, every day, I don't go a day without my Delgada. And I can tell you, if you are somebody who wants to turn things up, then you got to get the resolution. This is truly the solution for all of your weight loss goals, because this one is a coach in a bottle. You simply do these drops 3 times a day. I remember putting this one to a test, right? Because I never had tried the resolution, but I saw these different testimonies and people, going from a size 14 to a size 6, like Gwen Bennett. I also saw the heels, right? I see Katrina on here, and I saw the heels collectively lose over 70 pounds, right? And they were leveraging these products, right? Her and her husband, Omar. And so I could tell you that I saw all these different testimonies, but, I never really tried the resolution. But there was a season in my life in which I had put on some weight. I had just lost my dad. I found myself in a position in which I didn't realize that I was really going through something. So I looked up, I put on some weight, as so many people did last year, and I decided to put this one to the test. But when I did, I was able to drop 9 pounds in about 10 days. But I can tell you, I changed my eating habits. All right. I'm telling you this. I changed my eating habits. Okay. You have to with this. I exercise every single day. I drank water every single day. I literally had to, maintain less than a 1,200 caloric diet plan in order to achieve those results. So when I'm saying that, I'm letting you know that we have some products that are absolutely amazing, but they're only going to work if you work alongside them. All right. So I can go on and on with these products, but I'm going to stop right there. Okay. Very passionate about our essential oil line. As you can see behind me, for some of y'all, okay, maybe not on IG, but you can see my TLEO line over here, right? Y'all see that? All right. These are essential oils that I tell you, environment is everything. So when you think about shifting, when you think about change, when you think about wanting something different, you got to set the atmosphere. And I can tell you those incredible products definitely do that. So if you're on here tonight, you just wanted to hear about these products, I want you to definitely get back with the person who invited you on here. Say, I want to know more. Just simply share with them whatever your goals is, whether it's weight loss, whether it's a simple health goal, whether you just want to change your environment, whatever it is, we got you and we will definitely take care of you because we absolutely love our customers. But I want to shift right quick and I want to talk to the person out there who's saying, you know what, I've been looking for a vehicle. You know, maybe you're that person who you realize that you need to have more than just one stream of income coming into your household. I remember when Nate and I only had all of our eggs in one basket. And you see what happened was when those eggs were cracked and they were all in one basket, we found ourselves broke. We found ourselves bankrupt. We found ourselves going through repossession. We found ourselves literally in the hands of everybody else. And that just wasn't a good situation. Because what do you do at the end of the day when you only are dependent upon one thing and it fails you? What do you do when you're getting up and you're giving all of your time to that one thing that you can't control and it fails you? Because that's what happened to us. Nate gave up himself for 25 years. He was an engineer making six figures. We looked up, no job, no money, all of that, bankrupt, broke. We lost it all. But we said yes to these incredible products. So imagine saying yes to these incredible products and your life beginning to change. So much to the point to where you're able to do the things that you always dreamed of. But I do want to let you know, as I share this compensation plan, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are able to live the life that we've always dreamed of. But I also want you to know we work our butts off in order to accomplish it. You see, a lot of times people look at our industry and they say, oh, that's a scam, that's a scheme, that doesn't work. No, it does work. But the problem is that most people say yes and they don't want to go to work. And so you got to go to work. And depending on whatever it is, what I love is that if you just want to make $20, you know, $50, $100, you can do that. If you want to literally take and change your entire lifestyle, you can do that. And it's going to start with the ways that we get paid here at TLC, all right? So the first way we get paid is what we call our retail commission. And I'm asking every single one of you on here tonight, who do you know that wants to lose some weight or just simply detox with any of our teas? Who do you know out there who could benefit from saying, you know what, my health is strong and I'm so excited about how this NutriBurst makes me feel? Because what's going to happen is you'll be given a free state-of-the-art website in which when people click an order, right, they're online, they're on their computers, you literally can have a Wi-Fi business or a business from your phone, right? We have some incredible apps with links that you just send out. People click, they order, and you get paid, all right? Every single day with our retail component here. You can stop right there. Just share the products, and guess what? Be able to maybe pay a light bill. Be able to send your kids some lunch money as they're away in college. I know Christian dials our number all the time, right? So imagine if we didn't have a home-based business that we're in control of, in which we're actually making money, you know, every single day, weekly and monthly, in which we're able to do these things, right? So it's incredible. So retail is powerful. And when you have some of these products, you can see I got a lot of products on hand because they create us cash on demand. You're able to break down the products to now sell somebody a week supply, a 2-week supply, a 3-day supply. So you're able to double to triple your initial investment. I remember this little pack of tea. When I was introduced to it, imagine walking up to somebody, you're having a conversation, and you decide to talk about detoxing. Well, do you think that somebody won't pay you $20 to detox for a week in which they're going to clean out their body, right? They're going to lose maybe a little bit of weight. I don't know, whatever their body is going to do, but I can tell you they're going to do it. Well, we only paid $10 for this pack of tea, but we're able to retail it for $20 a pack. So you can do the math, do it over and over and over and over again and create you some extra income. It's powerful, right? So that's the first way. The second way we get paid is now where you find some people just like you. Some people will say, you know what? I need a home-based business. I got all my eggs in one basket. And you know what? I was shown something in 2020. I was shown that literally the world could shut down. I was shown that the very income that's coming into my household can literally go away and I don't have any control. So I need to find me a vehicle in which I can get in and I can drive at my own pace, be able to create that extra income and possibly even open up the doors to being able to do some of the other things that I want to do in life, right? So those are called life changers. They say yes, right? And once they do, you're able to earn a 50% fast start bonus. So now what happens is you get this over and over and over and over and over again. Every time somebody becomes a life changer and they share, they become a product of the products, and they just simply tell people their story. That's all we do. We become master storytellers over here. The third, fourth, and fifth ways now start to get into where you are building something. This is for the person out there that says, you know what? I love people. I want to be able to sacrifice. I want to be able to help a lot of people. I want to be able to, be there and lead by example as a leader. And so you now are building a team, and you're going to tap into what we call the hybrid binary. You find two people just like you, two people who want to be healthy, lose some weight, make some money, right? The binary works like this. The reason why it's so powerful is you want to get in because everybody falls in one behind the other. So you may get started today, and then there's going to be a lot of people who are looking for an opportunity at the top of 2022. You're in before them. You won't know who they are, but because you said yes, they could possibly fall in your team, and now you're able to benefit every single week. You see, this one way of pay pays up to $20,000 a week, ladies and gentlemen, from $1 to $20,000. How do you max it out at $20,000? You got to put in a lot of work. That's the bottom line. All right. You got to be willing to sacrifice. You got to be willing to pay the price. You got to be willing to get up every single day and to go hard for the very things that you want to create. That's the bottom line. But you can get that dollar all the way up to that. Okay. Now the fourth way that we get paid over here is what we call a check match. All right. What's going to happen with this check match is when you personally introduce somebody to TLC and they get paid every single week on that binary, you're going to get a 50% match. All right. So what does that mean? Well, let me give you an example. I see Sunita on here. We personally introduced Sunita to TLC. Sunita has been around, man. Let's see. She going on 7 years, right? I know if we've been around 7, she'll be celebrating 7 next year. So now imagine this. Sunita said yes. And let's say Sunita goes out and for the week, she makes $250, right? Because we're on a mission to becoming the #1 middle-class company here at Total Life Changes. So let's say she makes $250 for the week. Well, guess what? She's excited. She's going to get her $250. We're excited too because we personally introduced her. We're going to get a $125 match. She's just one person in our organization, right? If Sunita decides to do more, she gets more, we get more. Real simple, right? Every single person that you personally introduce, you can have. Now, when Sunita goes out and she introduces some other people, guess what's going to happen? You're able to earn up to another 50%. Just remember 100% bonus payout, all right? The fifth way we get paid over here is what we call a lifestyle life changer bonus. Once you reach the rank of a national director, you see, as you build this, as you put in the work, as you get up every single day and you tell people your story, as you get up every single day and you share these products, you're going to start to see that you're able to go from rank to rank, right? And so once you reach the rank of a national director, Mr. Jack Fallon says, I'm just going to give you $1,500 a month because you are working hard. You're building a team. You're telling people all over the world you are committed. You are focused. You are truly delivering what these products are doing to people all over the world. And so we get rewarded, all right, that $1,500 a month. So think about some of the things that you could do with that. If you had that extra coming into your household, would you be able to take a vacation that, you know what, you've been unable to do? I remember that was one of our dreams and our goals because Nate and I, as we lived paycheck to paycheck, we couldn't take vacations. Our kids didn't even know what a vacation was outside of just getting in the car and going to grandma and grandpa's house. But I can tell you one yes to TLC allowed us through our work, through our tenacity, through our passion, through getting up every single day and putting in the work to be able to take that vacation, to be able to put all of our kids on a plane, to see their smiles as they lined up, you know, on an airplane for the very first time. I can tell you it truly was one of my greatest joys. So I don't know, what is a joy that you want to see accomplished in your life? Because I can also tell you too, you know, to have a child who struggled academically and to be able to send him to a school that he always dreamed of and to not have to go in debt to be able to do it, I can tell you it's all because of a yes. and simply going to work in order to create the results. So whatever your reason is, I could tell you that you can say yes to TLC and begin to create the very thing that you want to see happen in your life. And then that sixth way, ladies and gentlemen, you'll feel it. You see, passion is our fuel. We love each other, period. Grateful is our mindset. We have a lot of fun over here, so we get a lot of work done. You see, our company stands on some very strong core principles. And because we do, we're untouchable. That's the bottom line. You see, we are untouchable here at at TLC. And so, yeah, the T, we're untouchable. So imagine you now saying yes, becoming untouchable, unstoppable, becoming a product of these products, sharing with other people, and beginning to change not just your life, but lives all around you as God has called people to be connected to you. So whatever your reason is, I want you all to now make a decision, all right? Because you're listening to me as I'm sharing story after story. And so there's some people on here tonight in which you either want to just simply become a product of our products. And if that's you, then we love our customers, right? Get back with the person who invited you on here tonight. Share whatever it is as far as your goals and let them know what you want to accomplish. And guess what? They got you. So become a customer. But to the person out there tonight that's saying, you know what? I've been looking for a vehicle and I like the opportunity that I could tap into not just one way of paying, but 6 incredible ways of paying just by simply you making a decision to build the TLC however you choose. Then what you want to do is you want to become a life changer. To become a life changer, it's just simply a $50 business kit. With that kit, you're going to get some samples, some of our samples that you'll feel, right? You're going to get some incredible information. These are some of our samples over here at TLC. And you truly have a home-based business with unlimited potential as you put in the work in order to accomplish the results that you want to accomplish, right? And then you grab a hold of whatever product that you want to get. We highly recommend, all right, that you get a kit, right? And you can simply get in with one of our My Health Matters kits, right? Because your health matters. And that is this, where you get the fruit punch, you'll get the NRG. I love the little baby NRG. And the baby NutriBurst. This is a 15-day kit to get you started, right? For about $99, right? You can start right there. Or you may be on here saying, you know what, Pam, I don't have a whole lot of time. I really don't. But I love the fact that I could put my hands to something, be able to build something, right? To be able to create something, to have some extra income, and to just simply tell people, you know, my story on what the NutriBurst has done. And so you want to now get back with the person and say, what is this about a product influencer? Because you can become a product of these products, get in as a product influencer for about $150, right? $100, you're going to get that kit that I just told you about, and then the $50 to become a product influencer. And you simply are able to do it as you choose, share the products, and you'll only be required to pay $50 a year in order to maintain the opportunity to get paid daily. So you can get in, sell a pack of this, right? And earn $20 tomorrow. So whatever works for you, we just want to let you know that we have an opportunity for everybody around the world. That way, it's great for students. It's great for senior citizens who, are limited on their income. It's great for stay-at-home moms who are very, very busy. It truly is great. So it doesn't matter how you get in, right? It just matters that you make a decision to get in and to do something different in order to bring about change. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say as I close out this TLC Conversations, the time is now, right? Literally 7 years ago, I had no idea that one pack of tea was going to turn my entire life around. Ladies and gentlemen, and it did. I can tell you that for us, it was always about living the lifestyle that we always dreamed of and being able to have the freedom that we wanted to have. And so for us, we put in the work. And we continue to put in the work because we realize that this is not about us. It's about how many lives can we impact, how many lives can we change along the way. And as a result of it, God has truly blessed us in so many ways, even to the point of being able to be a blessing in the lives of others. And that's what life is all about. So get back with the person who invited you on here tonight. Say yes. And as you say yes to you, right? because it's all about you and you impacting others' lives, that I look forward to seeing all of you, not from the top, but at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. And guess what? We're going all the way to the top with this one. We are just getting started. And so join us back tomorrow night for another TLC Conversations as another incredible leader shares their story and why one yes can turn your entire life around. All right? So see you all tomorrow evening. Say yes. Why? Because the time is now. The only way to bring about something different is to do something different. And when you're presented with something that you can get in and drive, and you decide to actually get in and drive, then guess what? Great things can absolutely happen. So see you all next time. Good night, everybody. I see y'all. That resolution, I hear you. Say yes, y'all.